All right, so we're here today with a long-term Tesla lease. So we want to talk about the process of getting a Tesla, not only getting a Tesla, but leasing a Tesla, long-term review of it. What did you think of it overall? Would you ever buy another Tesla again? So on and so forth. So let's get started.
All right. Hi. Excuse me. First, I've been in this car for 3 years now. So my first experience with an electric vehicle, this has been a great ride. A good time and a fun time. I love my experience that I've had thus far with a Tesla. It's a couple of cons that I had some issues with, but for the overall, I love my car. I love all the amenities that come with it. I love how it has some capability of self-driving, even when you don't pay that $12,000. I like how I can charge in like 30 minutes to get a full charge. I like how I can sit there and do movies, play my video games. Just the simplicity of the car itself. It's not a whole lot. It's just one screen. Everything is on there. I navigate. I do my navigation. I do my music. I do everything from this one screen. So it took a little while to get used to the one pedal driving, but now I have it down. So I definitely enjoy that. Now it's hard for me to drive a regular car. I love the sunroof, how it goes from the front all the way to the back. I like the roominess, even though I have a 7-seater, so it fits my 5 kids well. Not for long trips, for sure. We cannot drive this for a long period of time, but we can get to, I would say, San Diego and back comfortably. Everybody is like 5 feet, so we fit pretty well. I like how I don't have to ever go to the gas station, because the gas is, I don't even know. I don't even look anymore. I think it's about, I don't know, what, $5.50 maybe?
$5 right now.
So
yep.
I'm cool with not ever going back there again. I like how affordable my lease payment was.
Okay.
And so I stayed in my same ballpark. I used to pay about $600 with my Ford Flex, which I had 3 of those. And this was a big jump for me, kind of more luxury than I've ever had, because I had small children. But my payment for my lease with the Tesla, I only went up $50. So $650 plus I'm saving all the maintenance, and I don't have any of the gas. So I do like that.
Speaking of being able to charge, at home, or let's say supercharger, do you think your electricity bill took a big hit when you got an electric vehicle?
Okay, so with that, I did get solar panels on my house just before or right after I got my Tesla. So let's say I was paying about $150. Now my electric bill did go up a little bit, but I have 2 electric vehicles that we charge overnight. I'm still paying pennies on the dollar to charge my car than buying gas. So I'm still saving a lot more money on charging it at home than versus going to the pump and paying for gas. I would say my bill went up maybe about $125.
Okay.
So instead of me paying like $150, now I'm paying like $275. But that's still 2 cars that we don't pay gas.
Right.
We don't go and fill up. So I think that's pretty doggone good.
So you brought up some of the pros, you brought up some of the cons, one of the pros being the maintenance aspect. What would you say are some cons in owning an electric vehicle?
I would say probably would be, I don't know. That's a good question.
That's okay.
I guess if I would go with the low performance tires, that would be a con for me. all the curb rash that I gotten on all 4 tires, which is ridiculous. But that would be probably one of the downfalls, because it's just not enough tire to
around
go
the
against.
actual rim.
Yeah, exactly.
Makes
so
sense.
that's an issue. Another con, well, me returning my lease, I have an issue with the excessive miles, because I went over my mileage. I think I'm over about 5,000. And I was allotted, over the 3 years, I'm allotted 45,000 for those 3 years. So 15,000 each year. So
Okay.
totaling 45. So I'm at like 50,000 right now. So they want me, of course, to pay for the overages. So that's one downfall. I don't really like that, because everybody knows when you have a lease, when you turn it back in, as long as you stay in with the same company, you win. They
Right.
normally will forgive all of that, but they did not. So here I am. I'm going to have to come out the pocket probably about $1,800, plus I have to pay for my fees for my new car that I'm my new lease, my new Tesla. So
Right.
overall, I would do it again, and
Okay.
that's why I am doing it again. So
speaking of doing it again, what are some things you'll be looking for in a new model, or a current year? What are you looking for out of Tesla since you've been with them for a while now?
I would say that I definitely know what to look for when you pick up your car. So I had like a few issues with my vehicle. Like my battery went out twice. My glove box was off centered. But I didn't know any of this until I actually start looking at videos and stuff like that. I had a few. I had a panel gap, so I had leak coming into my trunk. I will wonder why when it rained, I will have like this mildew or smell, and I'm like, what's happening? So they fixed that. Of course, it's when you take it to the Tesla repair, it's very simple. They fix it. As long as it's under warranty, you have no issues.
Okay.
So I had a leakage in the back. So I just kind of know what to look for when it comes to when I pick up my next one on tomorrow. I know what to look for.
Are you concerned with the quality of Tesla? Or are you just hoping for better?
I am happy with the quality. I don't think it's like up there with a luxury car like a BMW or a Mercedes, but I think you do get more bang for your buck. So I do like the style and everything inside. I like the vegan leather and all of that. It works for me.
Okay.
So it's not high end, but it ain't low end either. So,
Right. It's a happy medium.
yeah. And so I'm happy about that.
Okay, let's talk about the software upgrades.
Okay, I love that because I don't have to do anything, any recalls. They call them recalls, but I just think that they're just upgrades, or, they need to alter some stuff. So everything is over the airway. You don't have to worry about it. You plug your car in, and it does it pretty much overnight. You get the new update. You can either Google it to see what they improved and what they took away, and it's very simple.
Okay. The FSD, the full self-driving. Have you ever tried the full self-driving?
I have not experienced it,
Okay,
but I am getting 3 months free because I am a returning loyalty customer. So I will get 3 months free, and definitely I will tell you how that experience goes.
Okay.
But I'm excited because I enjoy just hitting this twice and
the autopilot aspect. You like the autopilot.
Yeah.
But you never tried the full self-driving.
No.
You never.
No.
So Elon, he just came out with a tweet. He said that he's going to give everybody a free trial of the full self-driving.
Get out of here.
Yes.
Elon,
So
come
Elon
on.
said that he's giving everybody a free trial of the FSD.
I'll take it.
But you're already getting the 3 months. So
3 months. I want to enjoy like the lane changing. That's one thing I hate about the autopilot, because if like once you change lanes, it turns off. So then you have to reset it again. And then another thing I don't like is that even though your hands are on the wheel, it still will say, grab the wheel or adjust, so it's not, I guess it's not as sensitive as it should be. I don't know what it is, but if my hands are on the wheel, I don't want to hear you blinking and telling me that.
With the newer Teslas, they're going stockless.
Right.
How do you feel about that?
You know what? I done test drove it twice, the X, and I do like that part about it, but it does take some time to get used to. So that's basically, it's going to be muscle memory, because when I test drove it, I'm constantly here, but it was nothing there. Right. And then even with the turning on the blinker, I had to remember to hit the steering wheel, because that's what they were. So I think once you learn it, just like the one pedal driving and all of that, you just get used to it. And me not having your dash and not having anything in front of you, and you get used to looking over here to your screen, you just get accustomed to it. And then when you get in a regular car, you don't know how to act.
Yeah. You don't like it anymore. It's totally a different experience.
I hate driving a regular car.
It's a different experience.
I gotta roll up my own windows when I walk away. I have to turn the car off. I have left people's car on, running, because I forgot that, you need
to turn the car off.
I have to turn the car off.
Okay. That's a good one. Let's leave these people with some things to consider when leasing a Tesla. Why did you choose Lease?
Right. Even before I made my decision to get another Tesla, I was out there looking just to see what else was out there and who was compatible and who could, even come close to what I was looking for and what I'm used to, since I've been driving a Tesla for 3 years. And honestly, it's really nothing out there unless you go and spend another $50,000. Like Mercedes got a nice one, but I don't have that kind of money. So
100K,
Right. So I just went back to the Tesla because I'm familiar with it. And the lease versus the finance, it just depends. I am the type of person, I lease my vehicles because I love getting something new every 3 years. I'm ready for something new. After this one, I'm ready for something new. So I've never really purchased a car. I haven't purchased a car in, I don't think, over 20 years. And I just, in my mind, I'm going to be paying a car note for the rest of my life, So that's what I wanted to do. But as far as payments and terms, they have a lot of different options. The more you put down, of course, the lower your note is going to be. The interest rate is a little bit high, but with Lease, you don't really have to worry about that, because your payments are whatever you put down and the residual amount. So that's how the payment works for that. So right now, my next payment is going to be a little bit cheaper. I'm going to be, instead of $650 now, I'm going to be at $629.
Okay.
And I only put down $2,700, and that was with taxes and all of that. So I'm put down $2,700. I'm leasing for another 3 years, $3,600, 3 years, 36 months, 45,000 miles, and it's gonna be a 2024. They made a few minor little adjustments, but it's not gonna be refreshed until I might
maybe
get that one. Yeah, 2025. But they might have something new by the time my 3-year lease is up. I might be in the Cybertruck.
You might be in the Cybertruck. I was just gonna say that.
I got my reservation in. Just know that.
Okay, so it's clear that you would definitely buy another Tesla, right?
Definitely. Definitely.
And that's just because of like the software, the driving experience, so on and so forth.
Right. And it's what I can afford.
And it's affordability, yes.
Yes.
So Tesla's actually leading the charge in EVs for that reason. They're able to give you a great car at a great price.
Yep.
And you can't deny the fact that it's a great car. So like with my performance, my biggest issue, like how you said, was the tires. You're going to run through the tires. The car is heavy. And then if you have those thin tires on there, it's not going to be a good experience as far as you having to keep buying tires. So
had to buy two sets of tires since I had my 3-year lease. And I've never bought that many tires in all my life. So that really sucked. So this time I didn't get the low performance tires.
You learned your lesson.
Yes. I got me them in, the Gemini wheels. That's what's coming on my Tesla this time.
Okay. So we'll definitely come back and check back with you on your new Tesla. I know you're getting the Ultra Red.
Yeah.
So look out for the Ultra Red video.
Ooh.
She did get the Gemini wheels,
Yep.
but she planned on swapping them out.
Yep.
So we got plenty of content coming for you guys. We just want you to like the video, subscribe if you're new. Make sure you check out Lisa's YouTube channel. Lisa's coming out with her YouTube channel.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Definitely.
I got a lot of stuff.
And I'll leave it down below in the description. All right. So follow us if you want some more Tesla content, tips and tricks, things that you can do to improve your life and your Tesla. All right.
All right.
See y'all later.
Peace.